What's going on, Air Vert family? Today we have a very special video. This is a full body warm-up routine for all athletes, but specifically for basketball players. You know when you're going into an AAU game and you only have like 5 minutes to warm up, 10 minutes to warm up, even 2 minutes to warm up? This is the warm-up routine that you use. As a former high-level AAU player like myself, playing in the EYBL circuit, some of the biggest ones around, I know what it's like to pull up to a game super late, especially when you're playing in front of college coaches. And even if you're a high school player at the varsity level, JV, it doesn't matter. Sometimes you might show up to a game late and you might have to get a quick warm up in. A lot of the times in AAU or high school, you go into games sluggish and the first quarter is really like your warm up. How do people start off the game dropping 20 points right off the bat, 15 points right off the bat, locking up the best defender, having that edge going into the game? Well, if you want to be unstoppable on defense, go into the game first quarter, knocking down dunks, knocking down shots. You need to add this to your bag so that your opponents cannot hold you. If you want the full workouts, nutrition plan, recovery techniques, and the coaching, start the program in the description right now. That'll make sure that second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter, even if you're in another sport, you're gonna be dominating the entire game no matter what. This will get you warmed up properly, but it's important that throughout the whole game, you are very athletic, very explosive, and that really only comes from the program. So make sure you check out that description and start. To start out, we're in phase one, shake out the butterflies. We're gonna go with arm swings forward and then arm swings backwards. You might be stiff, you might be nervous for the game, so shaking out all the butterflies is very, very important. Right after that, we're gonna go into sideways arm swings across your chest, about 10 of these, and then we're gonna go into leg swings both ways, and then shake out your legs and a light massage around those areas that are gonna be working the most. The most important thing here is to get out all the anxiousness, all the nervousness, everything out of your system so that you're ready to go into this game and absolutely dominate. We're talking 15 points in the first quarter right away. You have to believe it and it will happen. And the best way for it to happen is for you to get right, get your body right, get explosive, and get athletic before this game starts. I guarantee you that none of your opponents are doing this pre-game. And the fact that you already have that mental edge. Some people might have their pre-game routines, but I promise you, none of their routines match up to this. Not only are we shaking out the butterflies now, but we are about to relax and prepare mentally. Then we're about to start our explosive domination to make sure you can dunk, run fast, all of the things you need athletically. Phase 3 will be explosive mobility, so even more explosiveness will be brought out of the bag. And then the last thing is a final mindset boost. So like I said, you can go in there and absolutely dominate. This next part right here, we're gonna shake out the legs one final time, and then we're gonna lightly punch and massage those areas that are gonna be working most throughout the game. Let's just get them activated. Your quads, inner quad, outer quad, a little bit on your tibialis, your calves, your hamstrings, everything so that you're ready to go. A light massage here doesn't have to be a crazy punch, but anything that'll get your muscles ready for what's about to happen. The next part, we're gonna head into a little stretch that not only relaxes you, but prepares you mentally. It's a simple toe touch. Literally just stand up, touch your toes as deep as you can go. Then we're gonna go into a butterfly on feet, lunges, a lunge, hamstring stretch, and then that quad stretch to finish it off. So follow me along in the video and I'm gonna talk you through how you're about to dominate this game. The most important thing is getting athletic and starting the game right. If you start the game right, there's literally no stopping you. And what I mean by that is dropping 15 points right away, dropping 10 points right away, getting a steal, getting a rebound. All those little things play a big role later on in the game. If you can start and contribute 10, 15, 20 points, even 2 rebounds, 1 steal right off the bat while the other team is tired, you're ready to start that game and you're gonna end the game very, very good because your team might be up by a lot. So right now is really just mentally locking in and understanding that your opponents probably haven't stretched or warmed up the right way. The good news is you've probably done a team warm-up, and even if you haven't done a team warm-up, this warm-up will get you exactly where you need to be, explosively, mentally, and everything in between. The main thing here is being explosive, being fast, jumping high, getting to the spots on defense, stopping your opponents. And this routine helps you do every single one of those things. That's the beauty of it. Now we're gonna head into our lunge. The lunge is very easy. It's just gonna open up your hips. You can do this in numerous ways. You can do this like I'm doing in the video. You can get your knee up off the ground to get a deeper or a different stretch. You can lean back and forth, pulsing like I am. It's really just up to you. You don't have to do anything crazy here. It's really just about opening up, and discovering the mobility that you're about to have during the game. You're gonna get this on both sides, but before we go to the other side, we're gonna do a hamstring stretch, which really stretches out your hamstring and your calf, which are two places that are ignored when you're warming up. After the lunge, stick out your foot and you're gonna grab your toe. You're gonna feel a very intense stretch on your calf and a very intense stretch on your hamstring. So pull your toe, get deep as possible, open up all the areas that you're about to get explosive with in phase 3, phase 4, and into the game. Like I said before, your opponents are not doing this type of warm-up for the game. So you're already gonna have the edge on them mentally and explosively and defensively, offensively, and that's the most important thing going into a game. If you can start off the game right, which you are after this routine, you will have them be right at the start whistle. And then as you progress through the game, they might be trying to come back, they might be trying to win, but you've already ran away with that win. So there's no coming back from this. As long as you lock in right now and imagine yourself scoring 20 points, 25 points, 10 points, contributing to your team, good assists, driving down the lane, making the right pass, causing turnovers on defense. All of your energy needs to be there. All of your athleticism needs to be there. And I promise you, going into this game, you won't be stiff, you won't be tired, you're gonna be explosive and athletic. Everything that needs to be there to dominate this game. We're gonna do one final stretch before we head into the explosive part of this warm-up. It's gonna be a simple quad stretch. It's gonna be a seated quad stretch, which just means you sit down, pull your leg, and you stretch out that quad. And the next one's gonna be an enhanced one. It's called the extendo quad stretch, which I'm about to explain to you how to do in the next few seconds. So the extendo quad stretch is very easy. All you're gonna do is lay down on your back, grab your quad, and then with your other leg that's just laying there, you're gonna put it over top of your knee and push it even deeper into a great quad stretch. This is my favorite stretch by far, and it will activate / relieve any pain you're having to get ready for this game. Head into the next side. Exact same thing that we just did. Relieve those muscles, get them ready to go. If you want to do a little punch massage right here on your quads, you can do that just to activate them just a little bit more. And then right after, head into the extendo quad. We're not going to be holding these stretches for long, especially because it's a very quick warm-up. We're only going to go 10, 15, max 20 seconds because we have a lot of explosive work to get done. Keep in mind, all of the explosive work in phase 3 is very quick and short reps. Nothing crazy long. This isn't a workout. It's just a warm-up routine to make sure you get explosive going into this game. Now is the fun part. Phase 3, we're gonna start with some little jumps just on your toes, up and down, back and forth. Phase 3 is all about explosive domination. Let's get ready for phase 4 here and get very explosive and powerful. We're gonna head into calf bounds, which is basically the same thing, except you're bounding up and down almost like a jump rope on your toes, activating your calves. And again, just stay on your toes, bounding up and down. Then we're gonna go into a calf bound jump. Calf bound jump. Not a crazy squat jump, but just a hop. We're gonna get 5 of these, and then we're gonna get into a few of those squat jumps. Just like this. Bound 3 times, get deep into the jump, and then jump as high as you can for a few reps. We want these reps to be explosive, as if you're jumping for a rebound or jumping for a dunk. The next one is gonna be calf bounds into tuck jumps. This one's very important, and you need to be quick on the landing. So once you do 3, tuck jump, right back into the calf bounds. Do not stop. Let's get 5 consistent reps here. Then we're gonna go calf bound into a drop and then into a defensive slide to make sure you're activated and ready to lock everybody up on defense. All it is, calf bound, and then right when you drop, that second your feet touch the ground, you get into a quick defensive slide as if you're locking up the team's best player. This will get you mentally prepared to stop every single drive that happens. Make sure to get there quick and pretend that a defender's actually driving and you're getting your chest in front of him to either take a charge or just completely stop him from scoring. Right after that, we're gonna shake out our legs and arms once again, and then we're gonna head into phase 4, explosive mobility. We're almost ready to go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get ready for this game. And remember that you've done everything you need to do to start this game guns blazing. Your opponent might not be so lucky. Remember what I said in phase 1. It's about getting mentally prepared, relaxing. But now I want you to get hyped up. Imagine yourself dunking on someone. Imagine yourself blocking someone. All of that. Now we're gonna go into a back and forth, side to side jump, very, very quick. We want 10, 20 quick reps here, back and forth as fast as you can. Then we're gonna get into ski hops, which is very simple. Just follow me along in the video. And then after that, we're gonna get quick feet, side to side, both sides. You'll see what I do in the video and just follow along exactly how I'm doing it. Every rep needs to be intense, quick cuts. Hear the squeak on your sneakers when you do these exercises. Let's get mentally prepared and ready to dominate this game on every single level. Blocks, dunks, shooting, driving, quick finishes, all of that. We're gonna get our ankles mobile. Ankle circle is very simple. 10 on one side and then 10 going the other way. Let's get the ankles loose so we avoid any sort of injuries that occur. And after that, we're gonna do some leg mobility movements. And then we're gonna head into phase 4, which is the final mindset boost. So you go into that game and you take over. Your heart will be racing a little bit. Your muscles won't be sore, but they'll be activated and ready to go in every sort of way. When you do these leg mobility exercises, make sure you're bringing your leg up as high as you can and circling around so that your hip is fully mobile and ready to go for this game. Pretend there is something on the ground that you're trying to get your leg over. This helps me a lot. Maybe like a plank or a pillar, and you're bringing your leg right over top of it each time with your whole body. This will also loosen up the glutes. We're gonna go backwards, other ways around. And like I said, we're gonna head into phase 4, which is the final mindset boost. To start off phase 4, find some sort of platform, lean over on it, and stretch out your calf. This is important here that we completely kick back our leg so we get our whole calf stretched. If you want to come up on your toe and get a different calf stretch, that's okay. But here we're gonna be around 10 seconds for your calf, and then we're gonna go to the other side. Right after that, we're gonna head into a figure 4 sit down, which stretches out your glute once and for all. And these stretches right here aren't static stretches, they're more pulse stretches. Notice how I don't hold it, but I'm pulsing back and forth to get a nice little stretch and get those fast twitch muscles activated even more from those workouts we just did. The figure 4 is very easy. You just grab your leg, you bend down a little bit, and you put it over your knee. Once you get there, you sit down into it, and you're gonna feel a nice stretch in your glutes. Keep balanced and understand that balance is important in this stretch, but balance is important in the game. We want a balanced score today where we're shooting, we're driving to the bucket, we're locking up on defense, and we're bringing all the intensity and energy to our team. Make sure you're high-fiving everyone, make sure you're communicating on defense, all of that. We're gonna head into a quad pull, just something normal. Lean forward to get a deeper stretch for about 10 seconds, and then we're gonna head into our other side. Right after this, we're gonna head into a toe touch to finish it out. And then we're gonna go into our seated butterfly. And then what I want you to do after that seated butterfly is jump up as high as you can, tuck your knees into your chest, the most explosive jump you've done in this mobility exercise to show everyone around you and to show to yourself that you're ready to start this game and go absolutely crazy. This toe touch is not static. We're not holding the stretch. We're pulsing down, touching our toe, coming up, touching the ground, coming up. Like I said, hop into that butterfly, get your elbows hitting your knees, push out and lean forward. Open up all the areas that still might be a little bit stiff. And right when you're done, jump up into a powerful knee tuck. Let's work. If you like this pre-game mobility and warm-up routine, make sure to subscribe. Make sure to click the link in the description to start a program. This is your best bet at becoming the most athletic you've ever been. Change your 10-inch vert into a 30-inch vert, 20-inch vert into a 40-inch vert. Being athletic is so important nowadays, and it will get you the scholarship you want. It will get you the pro contract you want. You will make the JV or the varsity team if you start this program. Not only do you get the workouts, nutrition plans, mobility, flexibility programs, and so much more, but you also get the 24/7 coaching from me. Text me, message me in the Discord, call me. I don't care what it is. I'm gonna be with you every step of the way to make sure you become the most athletic player in your sport you've ever become. Comment below what kind of videos you guys wanna see next, and I'll make sure to get it done. Share this with a friend, subscribe, so I can continue making this free content for you guys on this channel. We'll see you next week. Air Vert family, we out.